2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the second stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the BMW Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
So that's the final word from Beamer. Let's see how this one goes. And let's see what he can do here today. Well struck. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green. Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, well played.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it, so yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Now checking in on the standings, they're currently tied for first place with Justin Thomas. And Rich, the second hole in play for the championship is a little different than the route in the members face. It's the 13th on the card. Take us through it.
It is. It's a very strong par 3, just over 210 yards. But this green is very deep, so it wouldn't surprise me to see this hole playing somewhere over the 225-yard mark. It's very narrow, very long, and very difficult.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Oh, that's incredible. He sold it.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
Now we head to the first of the par 5s in operation, the third hole, Rich.
Big hitters will be able to take advantage and drive it over those bunkers down the right-hand side, leaving a very straightforward and basic second shot back up the hill. Lovely, lovely run.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Getting ready to play their third.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
And coming up well short.
Playing their fourth shot. Chance to save the par if he can make this one.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
Reached the fourth hole, a relatively short par 4.
At 400 yards, yes, Luke. Big hitters, once again, can take the fairway bunkers out of play. Second shot, again, will be uphill to a ginormous green.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Oh my goodness.
Had a good lie in the bunker, but still, that was some kind of talent.
Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
The wind is at their back on this one.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
Oh, good look at a birdie here.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Beautiful shot. And that will take him to 3 under. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. Rich, we head to the 5th on the property, and we really need to position our tee shots here, don't we?
We do. This is a very interesting, cool hole, Luke. This is kind of like a fairway and then second shot green and not much else out there that you really want any part of. Miss the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Don't hit it in there because you're going to make at least 5, if not worse.
Lining up from around 160 yards.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Going with the 7.
Alright, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Not bad. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
Alright guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, so close, but an easy par. Job done. Let's head to the next. And that makes him tied for first. Rich, the 6th hole's a par 4 measuring under 400 yards, but there's still plenty of focus needed here.
It's just a straightaway hole, Luke. A lot of players can go ahead and take a long iron and just wedge it on from there. I still think, though, the big hitters are going to give it a run and just take out the driver and whip it on up there.
This shot from 120 yards is currently tied for the lead. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's just inside the range.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Sitting at +1. With a flurry, they could break into the top 20. Oh, almost went in. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
Currently at -3 for the event. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, come on, set. Handy effort, that one. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that...
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. 13 feet to the cup. Looking really good, this one. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Oh, that was pummeled. Great drive. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. And tidy looking shot, that one. Playing within their comfort zone there.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Rolling end to end, this is looking nice.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under. And with that hole behind them, this player currently holds down top spot on the leaderboard, and Xander Schauffele is 2nd. The finishing hole on the outward half, the 9th, another good par 4.
It is, Luke. The fairway pinches in significantly where those bunkers come into play, both right and left. Second shot, slightly uphill to once again one of the largest greens on the golf course.
Opting for the 6-iron. That's nicely done. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ooh, that almost went down. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt. Oh, just missed.
Downhill, all the way, down grain just a bit. They let it get away from him.
Nine feet to the cup.
Yeah, putting for bogey here. This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. 9 holes down into this rivalry, Rich. How are you rating their performance so far?
Luke, so far, so good against their rival, but let's face it, there's a lot of golf yet to be played. However, I'm thinking, as they say in the movie, are you not entertained? What kind of rhythm is that? It must be tough falling out of bed every day with a rhythm like that.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Currently leading by 2. Opting for the 9-iron. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. A chance to move to 5 under par. The old-fashioned hammer hands. That'll ruin any putter's stats. An opportunity to make their par. Yeah, you'll take that. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, well played. Aren't you an expert in the bunker? Let's take a look at the current standings. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to tee off on the 11th.
That dog will hunt.
Playing from around 160 yards. He leads the field by a stroke. Okay, that'll work. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Oh, so close. A par putt on the table. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And now 4 under for the tournament. Some strong holes on the inward half of this golf course, Rich, but there's no one longer than the 12th, the par 5.
There is not. It is absolute bombs away off the tee shot for these players. They can get it up and over a small rise. The ball will chase down and give them a thought. A thought, will they try and reach this 630-yard par 5 with the water in front? No thanks, I'm laying up, and I never say that.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Wow, what a shot.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
This one looks to be a tad wayward. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Currently at -4 overall. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Needs this one to kick right. This would be a great up and down. How close was that to going down? This is a par putt. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Oh, this is a player after my own heart. Going with the driver here. Sitting at 4 under for the day. Currently tied for top spot. That's an awful error. Getting ready to play their third.
Has the wind coming right into his face.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Uh-oh, this one's airmailing the green. Unable to find the green on this one.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
That's a good putt to make, that one. Checking the standings now, and they're currently tied for first with multiple major champion Colin Morikawa. The 15th for the tournament is the 17th on the golf course, Rich, a long par 3.
It is just over 220 yards to a heart-shaped green, but I can promise you, Luke, there is nothing lovely about this hole. It is strong. There's water left that you want no part of. You bail out to the right, you're in the bunkers. I'm going to take 3 and move on to the next.
This is from miles away.
Little birdie look in here.
No, that's a punish. Nothing worse than putting it off for green. Close to the surface here, and the green side rough. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? That's a well-played chip shot there.
Judging it beautifully.
And just a simple tap in left for bogey. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Colin Morikawa currently leading the event as we head to the next hole. Decisions to be made off the tee here, Rich, at the 16th hole.
At just under 400 yards, Luke, I just don't see most players taking out driver and giving it a go. Just hit an iron, short left of that fairway bunker, wedge it on, make your birdie.
From around 120 yards here, only one shot off the pace. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
This one has eyes for the hole. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. As we look at the leaderboard, this player sits in second place, behind Colin Morikawa. Couple of strong finishing holes to finish up here, Rich. First, let's take a look at the 17th.
Yeah, it's just about 420 yards, and you want to favor down the left-hand side as this fairway does move left to right. You avoid those fairway bunkers. The second shot, you have to be precise with your distance control because this green has got a lot of movement on it, a lot of little bowls to it.
And this putt for first place on the leaderboard.
On a nice line.
Just didn't drop. And this putt to move into a tie for first. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And the finishing hole at the south course of Wilmington's famous country club. Reach a really good par 4.
Just over 440 yards. The bunker down the right-hand side off the tee is only reachable for the big hitters. Second shot, slightly back up the hill to a 2-tiered green. Distance control is imperative.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Well, that's beautifully judged. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
Yeah, that can happen on these greens. They're tricky at times.
Not a sneezed. This is their 5th shot. Currently tied for the lead. That's a top little chip shot, that one.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
The round now in the books. Good luck next time. Well, that's a shame. Off to a great start, but ultimately they blew it.
They did. It was, they had everything going in the front 9, and all of a sudden they make the turn, and where does it go? Right down the toilet.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.